good morning, good morning, America. Good morning, world. I am Sherman D. Manning, joining you live from Los Angeles, California. It is now 9:20 in the morning here on August 12th, and I am glad to be alive and in the land of the living one more time. Do me a favor, please, please, please. Pick up your cell phone, your smartphone, or whatever gadget you're operating with today. Call a friend and tell them to tune in to this podcast. Email, text message, send out a smoke signal to your friends, your loved ones, your enemies, and those who are in between, and tell them to request on demand the Sherman D. Manning podcast. Also, go to YouTube and look at the new video we uploaded yesterday about Donald the Devil, the guy running for president. Go look at that YouTube video and tell everybody you know. Share it with your friends. Put it on your Facebook site. Put a link there and let everybody know to check out Sherman D. Manning / Donald Trump on YouTube. Hello to you in San Jose, California. You are so important to me. You mean the world to me. You're worth your weight in gold. I'm glad that you're tuning in San Jose, California. I'm glad that you're tuning in Pasadena. I'm glad that you are getting this on demand here in Los Angeles, California. I am so very excited about all of my family members and my friends in Atlanta, Georgia. You know that Atlanta is my home, and I love Atlanta, and I miss Atlanta. To those of you who are tuning in Florida, in Texas, in South Carolina, I've got some listeners in Idaho, believe it or not. Those of you listening in Guam, in Vietnam, in Oman, all of you listening around the world. Donald is a devil. He is a devil. He is a devil. He is going to hell in a handbasket. And we have to decide. I have some news. I have an announcement. I have an announcement. Are you all ready? I have an announcement. The word on the grapevine is that Donald supports terrorism, that he has supported ISIL through shell corporations, and that one of the reasons he does not want to release his finances, his financial statements, is there's unaccounted for money, millions of dollars, which have gone over to terrorism, which have gone over to support ISIL. So, the best game to play is a game of charades and a game of diversion. And he's pointing his finger at Hillary and pointing his finger at the President Barack Obama, claiming that he believes that they are co-founders of ISIL. And it turns out that Donald himself probably has been supporting terrorism for years. Absolutely for years. So this is a big game that he's playing. You heard it here first. Donald is supporting terrorism. Donald has millions of dollars which have been used to support ISIL. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to hear? He is a man who lacks integrity. Some of the things that come out of his mouth defy logic. And he is probably one of the most ridiculous persons I have ever in my lifetime seen. And now we learn that he supports terrorism. Do you really want to let him near the nukes? Do you really want him to be anywhere near the red phone? Do you really want to let the government rest upon his shoulders? He is a sick man. He is a sick man. The only thing I can think of to do with him is just pray for him, because I support nonviolence. I don't support hurting anybody. I don't support anybody getting hurt. I don't support any violence whatsoever. I'm all for non-violence. So pray for Donald. But every time I think of him, thoughts come to my head. Not for me to do anything. I don't own a gun. I ain't looking for one. Not looking for one. I'm not looking for a gun. at all. And I don't want you looking for a gun. I don't want you trying to do anything violent to anybody, but I want you to pray for him. He needs it. But one of those fools out there, they catch him right. One of those guys who are violent, who won't listen to me when I say, don't be violent. Do not be violent. Never use violence. I don't know what they're going to do. But I do know that Donald can't go anywhere near the nukes. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be kind enough to help us to promote and advertise this podcast? Tell your friends, your loved ones, and your enemies to get this podcast. Put the word out. Send smoke. In some instances, there's actually fire. And there's fire with this guy. He supports ISIL. Case closed. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.